Hey guys, so today's video is on Miss Owamie, aka Miss Fearful herself. Now, I have been a huge fan of Owamie for many years, so this video is not to bash her, but just like how she always says, we're doing a job by giving our opinion. Now, Owamie rose to fame very quickly. She was one of the only entertainment channels at the time when YouTube was actually booming here in SA, and she went from having a small income from her nursing job to being a stay-at-home mom to now being a woman who's making an empire through a YouTube channel. I think she's sitting over 200k subscribers, and people just fell in love with her commentary. However, I've noticed as she's gotten higher and higher and higher, Owamie has definitely changed. First thing I can definitely say might have changed her is her divorce. Now, Owamie was divorced last year, if I'm not mistaken, or I think the beginning of this year, but she's been separated from her previous partner for a while, and the reason why they separated was due to his cheating. Now, whenever I see Owamie talk about cheating or talk about side chicks, I definitely do feel like she talks about it from a personal point of view. Hence why I've noticed whenever she speaks about certain incidents or certain issues, she gets very personal about it instead of just reporting facts or just how they are, like how she used to do in the past. I'm gonna give an example. I personally am not a fan of how she has been bashing Mihlahli Ndamase for a while. Now, just like how I am a fan of Owamie, I have also been a fan of Mihlahli Ndamase. However, I do feel like the way she's bashing her is unnecessary and uncalled for. Now, we all know that Mihlahli Ndamase is dating Leroy, who was a married man to Mary Jane. Now, when the story came out, the blogs did portray Mihlahli as a homewrecker, even though the facts were not fully out. And Owamie rode with it. Like, she has called Mihlahli every name in the books, which is kind of odd for me because as a female and as a woman, I know whenever she talks about it, she talks from a perspective of like she's not a hypocrite, but I do feel like she is kind of becoming a hypocrite because it isn't Mihlahli's fault that Leroy and Mary Jane's relationship ended. And another thing is, we don't fully have the full facts. As a divorced woman herself, she knows how long and tedious divorce procedures can go. Like, you can literally be going through the divorce process with someone for years. Like, she saw how her ex-partner treated her and how he just made things hell for her, and you still a married person on paper, but you guys have separated and other people don't know it, you know. Now, if during that time she decided like, hey, I was going to start dating someone, obviously some people are gonna feel like, you know, she's cheating on her partner. And I don't know why, but it just seems like that situation with Mihlahli. Now, I know Mihlahli has been a little bit messy in, you know, the media in the few years, but I definitely don't think that she would have precisely gotten with someone who was still with his partner, you know. And if she did, we all know men lie. Like, Leroy is not at fault here. The blame is solely on Mihlahli, even though it takes both Mary Jane and Leroy to make a relationship work. Now, it's the same thing with how she speaks and she treats Sitelo Shozi. Like, I feel like the way she speaks on her is because she has a baby daddy with a married man. But it's the same situation, guys. Men lie, and she herself should know, because her husband was literally cheating, and she herself had said he was allegedly cheating with young females. Like, she knows a man can be able to live a double life, a double standard. So don't you think that maybe these women were also sold and treated lies, you know? So I definitely do not like how she like portrays these women as the villains, especially when she herself has been literally experienced men, or a man who was close to her heart, cheating. Now that goes back to her favoritism. Her friend Mihlahli Ndamase was kind of accused of doing the exact same thing that she always talks against, and everyone was waiting to see what she was gonna say, because she's literally being the police of homewreckers. And she literally came out and defended her and saying that she does not believe that Mihlahli would do something like that. And people were not happy. They were just upset, and they were not surprised, because they honestly expected her to come out and speak the same way she spoke about the other females. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the fight with small YouTubers. I'm just hoping, crossing my thumbs and fingers and toes, that she doesn't come after me. I will have a lawsuit coming my way. But I also find it kind of hypocritical, because she can talk about other people, she can speak to them literally, and literally say the most wildest things when she talks about celebrities, you know, exactly what I was talking about, calling them home wreckers and stuff, you know. But we can't talk about her, you know. I've seen her fight a lot with a lot of small YouTubers and critique their type of content and tell them that their content is unnecessary, when sometimes I watch her content and I find it unnecessary. But anyway, this is just my little opinion, and I do hope that she does go back to how she was in the past. And I think that was what a lot of people fell in love with, when she just was reporting facts and giving a little bit of commentary here and there, and not being bitter. And because she has really become extremely bitter the last few years. I don't know, again, if it's due to her marriage, but do comment down below if you've noticed a difference on Owamie. But anyway, we've come to the end of today's video. Please do like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell. Till next time, bye.